Welcome to Subramani. As you can see, it's one of my vacations. I'm in a place called Kanha. Kanha is in Madhya Pradesh, but like most tiger resorts, the landing airport is Nagpur. Maybe there could be some other airport, but Nagpur to Kanha, the road is good, and it takes about 5 hours to reach here. You will give a pit stop, maybe have a cup of tea or whatever, and it takes approximately 5 hours to reach. Some parts of the road are good, some parts of the road are not very good. How I would suggest that you should do the Kanha trip is take an evening flight, reach Nagpur maybe 6:37, then drive down, maybe by 12 you check into the hotel. Hopefully at night the traffic would be less, and if you have a good experienced driver, you reach at 10:30, 11, 12, whatever time you reach Nagpur plus 5 hours, so that next morning you can start doing the rides. The first ride, I am talking of slightly pre-winter, I mean October, would start at about 6 and goes on till 11:30, and then the second ride would be at 3 going on till 6:30. Right, so 3.5 hours, but 5 hours in the morning. So morning you get more time. Kanha is an extremely beautiful forest, but you will hear me saying that about almost all forests. In terms of beauty, perhaps Corbett and Kaziranga would be ahead. Perhaps Ranthambore. You heard me talk about Ranthambore in June. So this is my October vacation. So why would you go to a forest? What do you do in a forest? Largely, people think they go to a forest to see a tiger, right? Largely, you seeing a tiger is the main aim. Even in a place like Kaziranga, people go, it's guaranteed that you will see rhinos, 100% guarantee that you will see rhinos. It's about 90% or 85% guarantee that you will see elephants, and you will see plenty of other animals, right? You will see tortoise, you will see deer, at least 3-4 varieties of deer, monkeys, right, all that, tiger. There are tigers in Kaziranga also, but the chances of seeing a tiger in Kaziranga are extremely remote because of the very tall grass. Now cut to Kanha. Kanha is a very, very big forest first. So you need to understand, unlike something like a Tadoba or even Pench, which are not very far away from Kanha, it's a very big forest, so the probability of seeing a tiger is pretty less, even though there are many tigers in the tourism area. Tourism area means about 20% of the forest area. So if 100 acres of land is available, I'm just giving an example, only 20 acres is open to the tourists, where jeeps are allowed, etc. So you go in and you hope to see a tiger. But let me start by saying what is guaranteed in a forest. You are guaranteed that you will get very good quality air for the time that you spend in the forest. So this time I would have made 1, 2, 3, 4 rides into the jungle and one full day ride. So which means 5 and 3, 8 per day, 8 to the 16 plus 1 more 5, 21 plus 1 day of 12 hours, right? So about 33 hours is what I would have spent in the jungle. Now the question is, in 33 hours, can somebody tell you that you will get less polluted air? No. Yes, of course you will get less polluted air. There is some element of pollution even in the forest, but nothing compared to what we get in the city. So your VO2 max should go up. The quality of oxygen in your body should go up very clearly. Second, you should learn to enjoy the flora and the fauna. You will be assured of seeing very many types of birds. You will very likely to see gaur. You will see barasinga in Kanha. You will see spotted deer. You will see all that guaranteed. You will see various types of, at least 2-3 types of monkeys. All this is guaranteed. Will you see a tiger? Tiger sighting is something like equity returns. All the returns could be got in 1 minute, or it could be got in say 15-20 minutes, and all the other time that you spend in the forest looks like a waste searching for the tiger. Secondly, you may get a tiger doing nothing. It may just be sitting there I have posted a video of this in the past, which happened in Ranthambore. The young tigress was busy licking her paw. She didn't even bother looking up, and we were very close, really close, right? So all these things do happen. Most important thing is enjoy your forest, enjoy the flora, enjoy the fauna, enjoy the different types of trees and butterflies and birds. Start enjoying all that, then seeing the tiger will become completely incidental. Am I drawing some parallels with the investing world? No, I'm not. I'm just trying to say that seeing a tiger, there is absolutely no control over how you will see a tiger, when you will see a tiger, right? Nothing of this is within your control. So you will end up spending a lot of time. Like whole of yesterday, we went into the forest at about 5:40 a.m. We came at about 6:40 p.m. Right, so about 13 hours is what we spent inside the jungle. Whole day we saw nothing, really nothing in terms of the tiger. We saw paws, we saw foot marks, we saw all that, but we did not see a tiger. So you keep chasing, you say, oh, here is a pug mark, here is where it must have come, here is a pug mark on a wet field, wet piece of soil. A wet piece of soil is good, which means it's a good pug mark, right? So it is fresh, so it has gone here. Here you see pug marks of the mother and kids, right? You see all that, but you see no tiger, right? So these kind of things happen. You need to have patience, you need to breathe the fresh air, you need to be talking to your friends. Maybe you just tell your friends, all of us, let's shut up and enjoy the silence of the forest. It's difficult to believe that forest can be so quiet. It's also difficult to believe that the forest can be so noisy. When there is a tiger which is moving, you will have the animals which are calling. So first of all, the tiger, at the monkey at the top of the tree will give the call when it can see a tiger from a long distance. So it will give a call which is to alert the deer, and the deer knows in which direction the tiger is by seeing in which direction the monkey is looking at, right? So for us also, it's a good indicator that the monkey is calling, and when the monkey is calling, you know that it's a little far away. When the deer start calling, you know that there is a tiger somewhere there, and the deer has spotted the tiger. But it also happened, and which happened to us when we were in Corbett, is we spotted the tiger and the deer had not yet spotted. We knew that the kill would happen, and next morning the kill had happened. But the tragedy of the forest is very strict timing. So if you have to hit the gate at 6 p.m, you have to hit the gate at 6 p.m. You cannot do anything. So at 5:45, if you spot a tiger stalking a deer, you can't do anything. You have to just come away from it. It's your limitation of the 6 p.m. deadline or the 6:30 deadline, whatever, depends on summer or winter, when you have to come back, and there is nothing you can do about it. So spotting a tiger is difficult. It does not always happen. You also have to be ready that as soon as you go into the jungle, you won't see a tiger. If you see me spotting many tigers, and I'll put a couple of videos also, you have to realize that it is because of the time spent in the forest, right? When you spend a lot of time in the forest, the chances are that you will see a tiger, but you have to see the denominator as to how many hours we spent in the forest. So maybe you spend 30 hours and you get to see the tiger for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe 1 hour. Sometimes in one of my previous trips, I've seen a tiger kill. I've not seen it doing the kill, but it picked up the gore with its teeth and pulled it along over grass. And next day when we went to see, she was still there. She was eating the gore. So it took maybe an hour for us. We shot very many videos. I've shot videos of leopard eating carcass which it had killed, right? So these things, yes, sometimes you get to see the tiger for a long time. I've seen the tiger play in the water with its cubs. So I've seen all those things. Yesterday also we saw a cub crossing the road. Maybe I'll put that video also. So Kanha is a beautiful place. You must come here. And I stayed in a place, or I am staying in a place, I am shooting in this place called Motel Chandan. The advantage of this hotel is it's not some great hotel. It gives damn good food, very good place to stay. I mean, for those people who are looking for a 5-star, no, this is not 5-star. No, it does not have a swimming pool, it does not have a gym. But for people like me, the greatest advantage is it's very near the door. the gate of the of Kanha, which is so for me that's a big advantage, because if I have to go in at 6, I can actually leave this place at 5:55, right? So that close. So for me that's very important. So wherever I stay in Pench, Tadoba, Kaziranga, or now in Kanha, I prefer a place which is very close to the gate, so that you save time, especially in the mornings when 6 o'clock is your jeep time. You don't want to spend too much time. You don't want to spend half an hour traveling for it. So that's the advantage of staying nearby. Who brought me here? There is Kapil Sharma and he's got Kapil Sharma Photography as his brand name, and he organized, and this is not the first time, this is perhaps the third or fourth time that I'm going with him. I've gone to Corbett, I made a video on Corbett perhaps, Ranthambore. This is my third trip with him. That's it. So take your vacations, go into the forest, look at the fresh air that you will get, enjoy the flora, fauna. Incidentally, you will also get to see a tiger, but seeing a tiger should not be so paramount. And also remember, some 20-25 trips into the forest and you may not see a tiger. For me, I've seen many tigers. That looks good on the numerator, but please see the denominator of hours spent inside the jungle. Only when you keep increasing the hours spent inside the jungle will the numerator go up, and it's not proportionate. If I tell you I spent 100 hours and I saw 12 tigers, it does not mean if you spend 8 hours you will see one tiger. You may end up spending 30 hours seeing nothing, and after that in 1 hour see 4 tigers. So there is nothing proportionate to it. So enjoy, have fun, take your breaks, and if you can't do any of this, please don't retire early. Thank you.